Most people know that reality TV doesn't always represent reality. But just how fake can these shows get? The answer? Really, really fake. Legal wars. In December 2012, Dave Hester from Storage Wars sued A&E for wrongful termination and committing fraud against its audience. The lawsuit alleged that nearly every aspect of the series is faked, and accused the crew of salting or planting valuable objects inside participants' lockers. Hester says he wasn't asked back on the show for season 4 after he complained about its practices to the network. Hester reached a settlement with A&E the following July for an undisclosed amount, and then he rejoined the show for season 5. Yeah. Canned cab. Believe it or not, but you could never actually try to hail Discovery Channel's cash cab at random. In fact, according to one former contestant, the show was even more staged than you might have guessed. Kevin Collier claimed that he and his friends were tricked into thinking that they were headed to a different reality show that one of Collier's friends had been pre-screened for weeks prior. One of the producers even arranged a ride for them to the alleged show, which turned out to be Cash Cab. Once in the cab, Collier says the game was real, with only a few minor exceptions, like if you win money you have to give it back to host Ben Bailey and wait for the check to be mailed. Lame. But then again, when have New York taxis ever been fair? Keeping Up with the Reshoots. Keeping Up with the Kardashians producer Russell J. exposed some of the show's secrets in a deposition during Kim Kardashian's divorce from Kris Humphries. According to the Huffington Post, Jay testified that Kardashian requested to reshoot her reaction to Humphries' surprise proposal because she allegedly did not like the way her face looked in one take. Russell also testified that Kim and her mom Kris shot a scene discussing Kardashian's marriage problems on a soundstage, not during the episode's trip to Dubai. We have one more question. If they do reshoots, how did this make the final cut? The Hills have lies. Former Hills star Kristen Cavallari admitted on Bethany Frankel's talk show that many of her relationships on the show were just for the cameras, including her much-anticipated reconciliation with Brody Jenner. Jenner also called BS on The Hills, even admitting his relationship with Lauren Conrad never actually happened. So if the rest of the show is fake, does that mean that Heidi and Spencer don't actually exist? We can only hope. Faking Amish. In 2012, TLC premiered Breaking Amish, supposedly about a group of Amish and Mennonite teens ditching their butter churns for the bright lights of New York City. Sounds ridiculous? That's nothing compared to what unfolded behind the scenes. Just 2 episodes into Breaking Amish, reports circulated that the cast of the show wasn't exactly who they said they were. Among the craziest allegations, 2 cast members said to be meeting for the first time actually had a child together, and the other said to be leaving the faith for the first time had allegedly split about 14 years prior. But somehow, Breaking Amish weathered the scandal and has stayed on the air for several additional seasons, some of which under the name Return to Amish. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more videos like the one you just saw, and leave us a comment to let us know which of these reality show lies surprised you the most.